So a customer rings you after having broken down on the side of the road after filling up with fuel at the petrol station. What could be the problem? Did they fill up with incorrect fuel? How would you know? I'll show you a trick.
Max the mechanic is the man, can fix it all, yes he can. With a joke and a cheer, your car troubles disappear.
Phenylethylene, or polystyrene to his mates, is made as part of the distillation process to make hydrocarbons, i.e. petrol. Believe it or not, this little guy here is going to help us figure out if we have diesel or petrol in our fuel tank. Let me show you. Exhibit A, on the left we have diesel, on the right we have petrol. Bit of polystyrene in both, chuck it in the diesel and chuck this guy in the petrol. Time passes. Notice what's happening to the petrol already, or the polystyrene in the petrol starting to melt. That will go into a big blob. This guy over here is not doing anything. He's just floating around having a ball. So to take it from a big square blob to a big mess, it's taken roughly, even less than a minute. But how do we know if there's just a little bit of petrol in with the diesel? I've just put two marks on here. I'm not sure if you can see, one where the level is now, and I'm just going to add a little bit of petrol to see what happens to our polystyrene block. So we'll give that some time and see if that makes any difference to our polystyrene block. Not that I'm suggesting that you stick a polystyrene block in with your fuel in the fuel tank just to see if it melts, but you could pour out a sample and do this experiment to see if they've accidentally put the petrol in with the diesel. Because if that happens, it can get super expensive cleaning and replacing parts as necessary as they get damaged by the unleaded. Diesel has a high oil content and petrol does not. Therefore, this will eat away at your diesel components. Very expensive. So it's the next day. This was the time that I popped the little polystyrene blocks into the diesel, and this is the time now. So it's almost spot on 24 hours later, 10 minutes away, and you can see what's happened to the polystyrene block. If we have a close look at the one in the polystyrene or inside the diesel, you can see it's not totally gone, but certainly it's disappeared. The majority of it's disappeared, hasn't it? So that's a good indicator. What about our petrol one over here? That fella is history. You can't see anything in there whatsoever, not even remnants of it. Remember, it's a hydrocarbon to start with, and it's broken down, and it's now part of the petrol itself. So what's this experiment telling us? So while I'm not suggesting that you do this in the tank, just grab yourself a little sample and leave it for an extended period of time. That way it'll tell you if there's any petrol in the diesel at all, or vice versa. I hope this was a helpful quick tip for you guys, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and feel free to comment down below. Don't forget about that notification bell, hey? You don't want to miss any future videos. You can also catch up with us on Facebook as well as Instagram to see what's happening in the workshop. So until next time guys, this is MiracleMAX signing off. I will catch you later.